You know, all the history majors said imperialism could never return. It just would not work. America, that is the way people should live. Well, historians, baseball has just gone imperialistic on everybody. Yes, today we are going to be doing MLB Imperialism. I know you're really confused. This has like happened for a lot of different sports. I actually want to give a quick shout out Freeman Motorsports, my good friend Jack. He gave me this idea. I immediately got to work on it. This was like just a couple hours ago. I've already got it set up. It's so exciting. Let me show you how it works. We're here at the map, the United States. All 30 MLB teams are put here, and they're each in their own state. Or if there are multiple teams in one state, the state is divided off. For example, California is divided into 5 different sections, excuse me. Oakland, San Francisco, LA as well, and San Diego all are in California. All 3 teams are here. Now, there is no Canada, so Toronto, we're just going to make up a story. We're going to say that they went from right around in here from Toronto. They decided to fly some bombers over into Maine, and they took Maine over. That is why Toronto is in Maine right now. Other than that, everybody else should, if you're not a geography major, first of all, go do better in school, then come back to me. We are only geography majors here at Century 17. But dude, this is going to be so much fun. Okay, if you look right here, we have a wheel. It has all 30 MLB teams on it. If I were to spin the wheel, it would land on one of the teams. That's going to be the team that's making their move, if you will. If you guys have ever played Risk, it's kind of like that. We will then go to the directions wheel and we'll pick a way that they are going to fight. We go back to the map, and let's say I rolled the Rangers and I picked, well, just for this case, it's like south. We would put them in an MLB The Show game against the Astros. Winner takes over the opposing team's land. We will go on with this until there are no teams remaining. Well, there's one team remaining, and they now take over America in baseball. This is going to be a ton of fun. I hope it makes tons of sense to you guys. MLB The Show, it's a way to incorporate it into this. This is actually going to be so much fun. You know, off season, not a lot going on right now. So this is something hopefully that will go super well. Let's get right into it. I probably should clarify something. If there's an empty state and you, like if the Rockies were to get north, they actually don't have anybody connected to them. If they were to get any direction, then they could just take over this and it'd become theirs. Hopefully this makes a lot of sense to you. And we are going to spin the wheel for the first team that is going to be taking their move. It is going to be Athletics. Oh, this is not great. Almost went back to the Phillies, actually. Athletics. So staying here with the wheels, we're going to go to the directions wheel. And if it's like in the middle, you know, so let me give you an example here. So it's going to be like in the north and it's toward the west. So we can go northwest if we want to, but there is nobody northwest. There is, however, there is a space above them available. They will be taking over Oregon in that region. Oregon now belongs to the Oakland A's. Did you ever think that we'd be saying that? So there was no battle there in that one. But the next team that's going to be going on in here, it is going to be White Sox. That's not a bad one. It's going to be the Twins, actually. Looks like the Twins. Yep, Twins. They're also kind of in a weird spot as well on the map. All right, if we take a look at the Twins, they can go, well, they can't go north, but really their only option for combat would be to the east. I apologize, I did not have the ratio put up, but we landed on like it's southeast or east, which guess what? They can go on and attack. But this is actually kind of southeast. We have our first battle. The Twins are going to be going into Milwaukee to take on the Brewers, baby. Winner of this game will take over opposing team's land. Let's just get into here. Everything is going to be just, you know, simulated. And look at that, a defensive battle. The Brewers defeat the Twins 1-0. So now we may edit the map. The Brewers have defeated the Twins, and they have taken over the state of Minnesota. So, Brewers fans, early to cheer about. Our first conquest is complete. It is time for another team to do some damage. The next team doing damage. Ooh, those pesky O's are going to get in on them. I think so. The O's. All right, let's spin this directions wheel real quick, and let's see where we're going to be going. It's going to be like northeast. It is right in the, I mean, it is right on the line. Who are we? Orioles. Oh, Actually, they could take the Nats. Okay, I'm going to have to apologize to you guys. If you guys want to take a look here, let's zoom in a little bit. Over here, Maryland, DC area is so small that I had to like think of it this side, all this right here. That's the Orioles. This is Washington, DC. So they can technically go to Philly, but not really. It was technically east was what it said. So they're going to go ahead and they're going to play the Nats. Let's see how this one goes. Well, the doubters have been silenced. The Nats with a huge win. My goodness. So now the Nationals have eliminated the Orioles out of the picture. Back at the team wheel, let's see what the third team that's going to be doing damage is. Giants or Guardians? Giants would be interesting. It's going to be Guardians. Okay. Guardians, also interesting because the East is kind of just loaded up with a lot of people. Let's see where their direction is going to be. Hopefully it's toward the eastern side. It's not. This is going to be interesting. They can go to the west. I think Indiana is right there, so southwest if we want to. So just taking a look at them right now, they're over in here. To the west, yeah, so we're looking at Indiana. They're just going to simply expand into Indiana. It now belongs to the Guardians. All right, not super eventful, so let's go ahead and get this one going with another wheel spin. And Braves would be interesting here. Braves, okay. If they get south, they can start to actually expand pretty well. Florida's a pretty pivotal piece here. Let's see where they're going. South is best case scenario. If they go toward the west, it's not great. North, okay, so they got the Carolinas right above them. That's where they're going to go expand into. Once again, not the greatest, but you know what? Imperialism. They could actually technically go into here because it's connected to Georgia. That actually makes the most sense. I think we're going to say that they have to go into there. They're connected. Two uneventful ones back to back. Our next team... oh, Rockies. Okay, no matter what we get here, they're just going to be expanding. So, you know, obviously this is not going to happen as much as the video goes along. But early on, this is going to be happening quite a bit. Toward the west, so they're going to be taking over Nevada, it looks like. Toward the north we want to, but Nevada is looking like the play. Excuse me, not Nevada. What is this? Utah, that's what it is. As I said, only geography majors allowed. So they expand themselves some more. And our next team, Red Sox, it looks like. Yes, Red Sox. Real quick, their directions. They're going to be clashing with somebody here, almost for certain. To the west. Okay, so this is a New York team. Actually, I think the Mets would be their closest one because the way I put up New York is kind of weird. I'm sorry. But you can see over in here. Let me get to it real quick. We got the Red Sox. To the west would be the Mets. So we got a Red Sox and Mets matchup coming up here. Let's get to it. Call it a shocker of shockers. The Red Sox just beat the Mets 11-0. You know what? It's okay. So the Red Sox just absolutely owned the Mets. Make this a little bit bigger, but my goodness. All right, let's see what the next team that's going to be doing damage is. Looks like it's going to be the Angels. Okay, California. This is big. Obviously can't go any farther west unless we go by like risk things where they go back to the eastern side. But no, we're going to see. It can't be west, and it will not be. It's going to be south. I think, no, they're not this far, the south team. Okay, so I think it's the Padres. Padres are the only team that they can be going after here. And as you can see right here on the bottom, yes, Angels will be going up against those Padres. This one went all the way down to the wire, but the Padres defeat the Angels 3-2, meaning that the Angels have been eliminated. So the Angels have been eliminated. The Padres have moved themselves up north. Just a little bit, though, because they got the Dodgers to run into. I'm really interested to see how this shapes out right here. This is the most interesting part of the whole thing. All right, let's see what our next team here is going to be. Oh, man, it's going to be the Dodgers. Wow. Dodgers have options. And I think this is Dodgers with Trey Turner, if I'm not mistaken. I apologize. Dude, if this is to the south, oh, my gosh. It's going... They can't go west. They cannot go west. That's toward the south. No, I'll re-roll. They can't go west, so... Might as well re-roll here. We'll see what we get. North would be interesting, too. It's going to be to the east. They could go to Arizona. We go here, and ooh. No, really, they don't. I kind of set this up weird. No, they're going to be just expanding here into Nevada. So Nevada now belongs to the LA Dodgers. Our next team, let's see what it's going to be. The Giants. Okay, so we're getting the California teams mixed up in here now. Their direction, however, If it's north, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be north. So they're going to go after Oakland here. I'll show you just so that I can clarify. They're going after Oakland here. Heroics by the Giants. It puts them over the Athletics. So the Giants have overtaken the Athletics territories. They now control all of North California, and they now have Oregon. The West is starting to fill up a little bit. I like it. Imperialism is showing its true value here, gentlemen. So let's see what our next team is going to be. Dodgers again. Giants back to back. Wow. This is a power move and a lucky move for the Giants. Really, what they're looking at is they could really go anywhere it's not west. As long as it's not west, Giants will be good. South is going to be interesting. That's the Dodgers. Okay. Let's see how this one goes. Domination in Los Angeles. The Dodgers beat the Giants 10-0. So bringing us back to the map, the Giants have been eliminated from everything. And the Dodgers are starting to show up there in the West. Drop a like on the video if you haven't, because this is taking a lot of work. So I hope you guys really do enjoy. Subscribe as well. Cubs. If they could go south, it'd actually be interesting, because they could go to the south side of Chicago, see what they could do against the White Sox. We're not going to get that. We're going to get west of that's into Missouri. And they're on the north side, so I believe that's St. Louis, actually. If you look here, Cubs west actually is above that. I believe that's Iowa. As I said, only geography majors here at Century 17. I believe that's Iowa, because I think this is excuse me, that was incorrect. I believe this is Nebraska right here. Early leaders, Dodgers. They've been taking care of the West. They've been challenged quite a bit. Over in the East, it's just been a lot of people just doing a little expand. Strong win by the Red Sox. I do like that for them. Oh, are we gonna have my boys? Either way, okay, Phillies. If they go west, we can knock off the Pirates. You know, of course I want my Phillies to win south. This is gonna be interesting. I think they just be expanding here if they go south, although they are on the east side. Looking south, okay. Nationals. If you can't tell, these two, they point right to here, so this would be Phillies. Phillies country, we got, like, you know, this is I think like Delaware and Maryland. In shocking fashion, the Nationals walk off the Phillies. This is Phillies like 2021, but still, that's crazy. Nationals walk it off and stay alive. They have been strong. That actually does shock me. The Phillies' only run was on a stolen base of home. Phillies, I'm sorry, I love you, but boys, we can't be doing that. Gone with them, apparently, man. All right, let's get to our next one. The Mariners. Okay, this is actually no, it's Marlins. Okay, Marlins can only go north, so we're just gonna. That's just what we're gonna do. If there's only one direction to go, we're just gonna go there. Because quite literally, that's the only way that they have to go. You see they are here at the bottom. Where are they going to go? They got to go north. They're going to see if they can go with the Rays. Rays take down the Marlins. So that eliminates the Marlins. The Rays got themselves to move south toward the Miami area. Really, their only place to go from there would be Atlanta. If they were to roll west, no, I'd probably just make them go to Atlanta. I'd probably just do that. All right, let's see what other teams want to be imperialistic today. Team that we already got looks like it's going to be the Reds. Last time they just expanded toward the west, so let's see what they do this time. So looking at them here, what their options are, or we haven't gotten them yet. We got the Guardians. Let's see what direction they're going to go. Looks like west. That would be the Guardians. I believe that would be the Guardians, so we're looking at right here. Yes. A battle in Ohio. In a move that I did not see coming, the Reds beat the Guardians. So to continue this absolutely wacky event that's going on right now in Imperialism, Guardians have now been eliminated. Look me in the eyes and tell me, did you actually see that one coming? So the Reds clustering up the middle a little bit. I see you. All right, let's see what team we are going to have next. Looking like the Padres. Ooh, they can make things interesting here. If they go north, they've got a clash for the centuries, if that made any sense. Oh, it's going to be north. This is what it's all about. This is big time. They go north to LA. They take all of it. Padres couldn't get anything going. That ends their imperialistic vision. Dodgers beat them. They have the West pretty predominantly now. All right, Dodgers have the West. As long as they can take out Seattle, which is a dangerous opponent, they can start running this place pretty well. Early front runner to win the whole thing. All right, let's see what the team wheel has in store. I'd like to see a Pirates or a Diamondbacks. Yes, 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 yes. This is the one team that can really go up against the Dodgers here. As far as where they'll be going, west would be best. They cannot go south, so we're gonna re-roll this one. It's pretty dead on. There is no going south, so let's re-roll that one. East, so this is going to be an expansion here. Just looking at them, they're going to go into New Mexico real quick and end their turn. Pick up some ground. Looking at your early leaders, you got the Dodgers who have 7 territories, and you got the Reds with 3. Then you got quite a few teams with 2, so that's pretty much it right now. Dodgers easily in first. All right, Diamondbacks expand toward the eastern side. Let's see what the next team is. Oh, wow, dude. Wow, they are going to continue. I promise there's only one of every team on here. The Dodgers. North would be best. They can't go to the west, so we're going to re-roll this. They cannot go west. They're already on the west coast, so let's see where this one brings them. East. Okay. Taking a look where they'd go east. I don't know if they want to pick up territory. There's too many options. I want to play this like strategically for every team. I feel like the thing that makes the most sense for them is to go after the Rockies probably. So let's do that. Because, you know, it's good to avoid battle, but like a team like the Rockies that they can beat, we'll do that. A little shaky early on, but the Dodgers get it done against the Rockies. So now the Rockies, who expanded their only turn, have been overtaken by the Dodgers, who now have Utah and Colorado, and they are starting to get even scarier. As soon as they make their way east, somebody in the east needs to start doing something, that's for. And as the teams start to dwindle a little bit, you know, it's going to be like only the important teams are going to be making moves, and Reds or Royals. Reds, so a team with multiple territories, but a bad one. So we'll see what they're going to do here. They're going to be going, looks like north to me. They go to Detroit, I believe. Yes, they're going to go and play the Tigers. The Reds do indeed beat out the Tigers and stay alive. The surprise team of Imperialism continues to shock just about everybody. They take out the Tigers, who are a quite inferior opponent. Well, maybe not compared to them, but for the MLB, they find themselves in second place right now. All right, let's see what our next team is going to bring us. Hopefully, we get somebody on the east side. Astros would be interesting. That's what it's going to be, Astros. So they need to go to the north or to the west. Hopefully, we get one of those. West would be interesting. Battle of Texas. And west it's gonna be, looks like, yes, west. So they're gonna go to the Texas Rangers and play them. Another big shocker, Rangers beat the Astros, and this is like without DeGrom and everybody. So yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a cheapie, I don't have the updated roster, but defending very well, the Texas Rangers. First action, they get a big W. Boy, oh boy, I tell you what, if someone were to get into a fight with the Dodgers and somehow sneak out a win, woo! Okay, another strong team. We had a strong win. Red Sox, I'm interested to see where this goes. Let's see where they're going to end up moving to. Teams like the Nationals and the Reds are still thriving. East. They cannot go to the east. We'll re-roll that because they cannot go that way. Wow, they really want to go east, don't they? They want overseas MLB imperialism. Okay, here we go. West is fine. We can do that. Taking a look at the Red Sox, they're down here. West, really, we got the Red Sox-Yankees Classic. Red Sox continue their trend. They beat the Yankees 3-1. We're starting to fill up a little bit here. I like this. Boys, I really don't want this video to be like an hour long, so I'm going to go ahead and speed up the next few turns. Relatively not a lot happens. Really, the Dodgers continue their reign, and the middle starts to get a little bit less cluttered, and some of the weaker teams start to go out. But that's about it. I'll stop it when there's other, important key factors that go on. Enjoy the rest of the video. So Mariners didn't have anything, so they didn't really have a turn yet, but either way, their own. With that, the Diamondbacks are gone. We have 12 teams left. It's getting narrow. Braves. Okay, this is a team we haven't seen in a little bit. We haven't seen there have been a lot of teams we just have not seen in a long while. West is just expanding, just getting them closer. As you see, we have to go west, so we'll just go into Alabama. That's where I was literally today. And let's see who comes up next. As it's, I know there's not a lot of teams, but there's still a lot of room for. Okay, as the Rays are gonna be the team here, we'll see where they go. West. Let me just double check. Technically, you see Florida connects to Alabama, like down. Wait, can you see my mouse? No. There we go. Down here connects. We're gonna count it. The Braves won, so they're gonna keep their conquest going. So the Rays are eliminated, which really takes care of this mess we kind of had down here in Florida. Because, like, you know, getting to it was a little bit difficult. But now that I counted that, like, you know, it's fine. So the expansion from the Braves actually ends up becoming a pretty big factor. So Braves now in second place behind the Dodgers. I'm absolutely amazed. The Cubs nearly pulled it off. The Blue Jays come out. They pull off the victory over the Red Sox. Pirates 2-1. They stay alive. Pirates, you didn't do a single thing, so I guess good job for staying in this long. Now have themselves the Western take down the Brewers 4-1. They continue their quest. That did not give them even a little bit of advantage. The Dodgers won 10-0. Of course, why wouldn't they? Toronto, easy win, 6-0. So they take over right here. So they've got everything in here. Cardinals take care of the Rangers, defend their turf 9-5. Rangers were kind of in a screwed position. Rangers eliminated Cardinals. Finally, actually, they did expand. I just decided to cut it in two, or decided to remove the border in there. The Dodgers pull away with the come from behind victory. They were trailing 7-3 after 3. The Blue Jays squeak out one in Cincinnati. Wow. However, the Reds are eliminated. They can, if you're right here and you go up, that's north. A hard-fought battle, but a 5-run 7th carried the Dodgers over the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto is out of it, and did you guess it? Braves and Dodgers. Not completely surprising, but you know, I mean, it's not the most predictable thing in the world. I decided to just put a really big Dodgers logo up here because everywhere it touches, Dodgers own that. There's just a bunch of different small places. I did not want to have to do that. Really, the only thing, whoever this wheel spin lands on, as we're going to take out the Blue Jays, obviously. Whoever this wheel spin lands on will be the away team for the final match of MLB Imperialism. What a ride. Thanks for joining me. If you've watched the whole video, you are so handsome. Dodgers will be away. It's going to be in Atlanta. Make your picks down in the comments. So the Dodgers will have to go into Atlanta. A game of all games, imperialistic, some might even say legendary, the most important World War III, or MLB War, the equivalent of no, I shouldn't say that, no. Are you ready? Because I think I'm ready. As soon as I hit this, I'm going to hit the backspace button, and the game's going to be practically over. Are you ready? They start, and now it goes fast. And the Braves won! No chance. 6-5. Oh my gosh. What a game. The Braves have won imperialism. They were secluded with these 6 countries. I'm not going to put a Braves logo on every single one of them, but I'm going to leave the Braves logos in the bottom right. And take one big one. I hate the Braves, but boy, oh boy, that is incredible to me. The Dodgers were like, they were the kings, man. They win Imperialism. They get all of them. I'm gonna do this again sometime. Hopefully it's a little bit better, but I thought today was pretty good. If you enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like as well as subscribe. I really do hope you enjoy. That was not even kidding. That was 2 hours. Another probably 5 hours to edit it. Leave a like for me, please. Captain Sent, your Uncle Sam. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day, gentlemen. You're handsome. Peace out.